Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to cover the Emmys and viewership, and it's tanking, and honestly, who cares? But without further ado, let's get into the story. Emmys 2022 hit record low with 25% drop in viewers from last year. The biggest night, I don't know about that. The biggest night was its smallest in history. The 74th Annual Emmy Awards Monday, hosted by Kenan Thompson, attracted just 5.9 million viewers to NBC, a 25% decrease in viewership from last year. Additionally, this year's Emmy had a 1.0 rating amongst adults aged 18 to 49, the lowest score they've ever received amongst their core audience. Like people 18 to 49, those are people who care about this. Now, yeah, people who do care about this tend to fall in that demographic. But trust me, there's a lot of people who don't care. Look, there's over 330 million people in the United States, and 6 million, less than 6 million, tuned in to watch this. Let's figure out what that is. So that works out to be basically less than 2%. The less than 2% of the nation really gives a damn about watching this, and watching, well, let's face it, basically a bunch of overprivileged people who then use this as an excuse to lecture us about how we should be living our lives, what we should be doing, what we should be eating, what habits we're allowed to have, and most people are just done with it. We just don't care anymore. If you're smart, you realize that these people tell you what to do, and then they do the exact same things that they tell you not to do. They fly around in their private jets. They fly from one side of a city to another. They live a privileged life, and most of them have carbon footprints that are 10, 25, or hundreds of times larger than the footprints you or I have as an individual. So I don't mind if they want to put their mouth where their money is and they want to practice what they preach. That's fine. But just keep in mind that your recommendations, well, they're just that. They're recommendations. And personally, I don't listen to singers so that I can get their hot takes on global warming or anything else that's going on. I don't consider them to be experts on plagues or pandemics either. And so I think that they should just shut up with this stuff and do their freaking job, which is to entertain me. And if they don't do that, well then I'll go find my entertainment somewhere else. Of course, I don't want to forget the fact that this show was marred by, of course, something unfortunate that happened, and Jimmy Kimmel had to apologize. Because, of course, you can't have some sort of woke event happening without some white guy having to apologize for it. And no, I don't really care about the details of it. I don't care if he acted like an ass or not. I do think Jimmy Kimmel tends to be a bit of an ass nowadays, but I just don't care about him. So yeah, maybe he did it, maybe not. That's beside the point. Some white guy has to apologize. And so there we go. But it's not just limited to the Emmys. TV ratings, Grammys narrowly avoid all-time low. CBS's telecast of the awards inches up from last year's show, which was its least watched ever. They're talking about host Trevor Noah at the 64th Annual Grammy Awards. Basically, what this boils down to is one giant circle jerk. These people get together, they receive these lavish goodie bags worth, tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then they talk up to the poor people and give them a lecture about how to live their lives, and I'm supposed to find this entertaining. My opinion is just fuck off. Here we have Variety as well. Oscars draw 16.6 million viewers, 58% over last year's historic low. So yeah, there's obviously always going to be a group of people who want to watch content like this. Bless their souls. Some people just need other people to tell them their opinion. Now, for me, I don't have a problem with anyone having an opinion and sharing their opinion. But remember that opinions are worthless, and everyone has one. I'm not easily swayed by opinions. Now, if someone wants to make an actual argument using facts and logic and reason, then I'm definitely willing to listen to that. And I'm also willing to consider changing my own opinion on something based on facts, logic, and reason. But when people, like they do so often at the Emmys or Grammys or Oscars they just preach their opinions for which they don't have strong facts, logic, or reason. And most of them don't even have strong research that they've done in these areas. Well, then I just file it where I think most of these opinions should be filed, in the round filing cabinet. So it seems like perhaps people have had enough of this stuff after all, and I think the heyday of these kinds of shows is really over. Now that's not to say they might not recover a little bit, but I don't think they'll ever hit the days when they pulled in 10% or even 15% of the nation anymore. It's simply not going to happen. But let me know your thoughts on the Emmys and the absolute cratering of the viewers for this. I mean, do you watch any of these shows? I know I don't, and honestly, I don't care, and I have never cared about watching a Hollywood circle jerk. This is, a bunch of self-masturbation by a bunch of famous wealthy people, and yeah, I don't really care to watch it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, if you want to continue to smash the narrative, smash the like, subscribe, and share buttons, and I will see you in the next video.